Welcome to
Hey, what's up? How you
I
doing?
talk about so many different things
How you
related to
been?
life and living and
What's
all
going
that
on?
good unbelievable
What's
people
good?
and the stories of all.
Are you
Please
getting it
subscribe
in?
and check me out.
Somebody
There's an
getting it
open
for
mic
you?
I do on weekdays, so welcome
What's
to the
going
Square Podcast
on,
House.
people?
Follow me on Instagram. See you
Subscribe
later.
to my channel.
What's going on, people? It is the day of another day that we call Friday. Anyway, being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in and knocking down doors and making your dreams come true and practicing ignore. Now I want to talk to you in reference to transgenders in the military. I talked about this before, but I want to share this with you. Now, there's been an ongoing battle in reference to transgender service in the country as far as the United States of America. And it's been a ban, basically, if you're trans now, you cannot listen to the service as far as being transgender. Now, I'm not really sure as far as everything is being accurate. Some of the little speculation on it. But it's not something that's unnew because Trump has been trying to ban people as far as transgenders being in the military. Okay, this is the thing. Just my opinion. These are people that are willing to risk their life to serve in the United States of America for the free world. But it seems not to be so free, doesn't it? They're willing to die for you and me so we can all be free. And they're told, well, you're trans, you cannot serve our country. Something's wrong with you. As if we are a perfect world, which we're not. Now remember, these trans people, most of them have parents that really love them. Some of them have parents that really don't want them in there. Some of them don't have no one at all. But it's like being in the military has let them feel like they're finally wanting that they feel as though they have to, my personal opinion, feel important in the world. All they ask them to do is serve the country. I don't understand what's wrong with that. There's so many people that won't go in to serve the country here, trans people that are willing to go in to serve the country and even die if they have to save you and me. And I think it's very horrible that they're being treated this way. But this is the thing with me. I blame just a little bit, not a lot, because Trump is in office and stuff like that. He reneged on a lot of things. I get it. I'm not surprised. Like the ones that the Trump and all of the gays for the Trumps and whatever the case may be. I get it. I'm not going to do a political thing here with you because you have your right the way you think and have the right the way I think. When the people decide they want to ban this, I feel like they did a little research on transgenders. They got a chance, my personal opinion, now I could be all the way wrong. Sometimes they do this thing in reference to I just don't like them. And you really can't be that kind of way when it comes to where you just go, well, I don't like you because of what you are, I don't like you because you're race, you have to be more biased, basically. Getting to know what's going on before you start your judgment and your preconceived personal feelings matter with this. When it comes to the LGBT, well, I'm going to say the transgender. They get a chance to see the transgender people if they do their research and stuff. They see the struggles and stuff, everything we go through, the suicide, the rate and stuff like that. They see someone says they're trans and all of a sudden they have a full beard and a mustache and everything. Well, I'm a transgender woman. Some of the girls going to sign and say, well, you know what, she is trans. Just because she has a full beard and stuff like that does not make her a woman. And to me, that's the problem. When you're a transgender woman or a transgender man, that means you feel uncomfortable within the body you're living in. That means you have to change the body that you feel as though it needs to be changed. Sometimes we don't have the money to as far as change the body appearance. Sometimes you do the dress now, sometimes you use the form, sometimes you don't use nothing at all. But it still represents a woman in the making. Now, when you're a transgender woman, I'm going to stay on them right now, and you say, well, I'm not going to shave, I'm going to wear boy clothes, but I'm a woman. And that's the problem. Because you're representing a man's physical look, but you're saying you're a woman. And I understand this if you was, and I understand this, well, there's some women out here that have beards and stuff like that, and that's true. But the key word is, they're already a woman. And the key word is, they don't really go to the extreme as far as a trans man. Now, I'm not saying it's like an all general 100% thing, because I haven't seen every woman that had a beard and a mustache, and most women I know that do have it, trying to get a shave or stuff like that. That's, you know, whatever floats your boat. But when it comes to a transgender woman, and you have a full beard and a mustache, and your beard can grow really in, and your voice is really deep, and everything about you represents a man, they're looking at this. And they feel as though there's something wrong with you mentally. But you're going to have a gun in your hand. Mentally, you're thinking this way. My personal opinion. And they may think that maybe you're from the Special Olympics. And they feel as though, well, this person doesn't seem, not saying anyone in the Special Olympics considered service, but I'm just saying that a lot of times people are not really mentally able to do this type of job as far as carrying out. Now they're looking at a person, they get a beard, a mustache, deep voice, stuff like that, they ain't transgender, they ain't taking hormones, but they're a woman, and they're looking at this saying, well, they're unstable, something's wrong with them. When I decided to be who I am, I knew how to do the research. When I didn't have the money to get my body done and stuff like that, I used pads, I padded my bra, I did what I had to do because I knew I was going from one gender to another. It was a very serious thing for me. It was not to be taken lightly. It wasn't me taken as a joke. It was very serious. It wasn't me who sit back and say, well, I feel like I look better as a woman. This is why I'm become a woman. Because a lot of them who detransition, that's what they were told. Well, you look better as a woman. I don't understand why you want to live as a woman. When you look better as a woman, why would you want to live as a man when you look better as a woman? Then she goes through the whole surgery stuff. Oh, I can't believe this. You can never be a woman. I'm detransitioning back. Because she was never a woman. Most girls who are already transitioned stuff, they already was doing things as far as womanhood. They didn't even know they were doing womanhood things. And that could go all the way. That could go all the way across the base. It's not set in stone on that as well. But my personal opinion, when it comes down to transgenders in the community, I'm just saying the small part, not the whole hoopla, but the small part of it. When they're looking at it, here is a man that says he's a woman, full beard, ain't wearing a woman's clothes, look everything like a man, full with everything, walk around just like a man, but he's saying he's transgender. Everybody put on a wig now is transgender, which is not true. And it's kind of, I don't want to say it's disrespectful for the ones who put in the work, because to pay the devil's advocate, cis women can feel the same way about us. Cis women can feel the same way about, oh, so just because you say you're a woman, now we supposed to let you walk into my bathroom because you say you're a woman. So I understand that point of view as well. But the problem we have as far as trying to show people that we are who we are and respect us and try to help us and pull us up and uplift us, we have to set in stone how we look. We have to prove something to show that we're serious and not a joke. When you're making a mockery of something, people are not going to take you serious. They're not. And the ones who are real, going out and getting jobs, doing the footwork and fighting and going through, we're going through the struggles. We're getting discriminated and stuff like that. And then once it's like, well, I ain't got to shave. You don't have to shave because one day you can say, well, I'm going to the men's room. I ain't never shaved, so I'm about to do whatever I want. You have that option. And this is the problem I have within the military when it comes down to that. Because they say, well, something's wrong with them. Even though you could be the kind of person who say, well, that's them, compare me, don't compare me to that. But they're looking for something just to, you know what I mean, look any kind of dirt or so on. You say, well, that's how y'all are. Put you in one bunch and say that's how it is. And it's not true. But unfortunately, LGBT, as far as the umbrella we're put in underneath this umbrella, and it's not, it shouldn't be set in stone. You should sit back and say, my personal opinion, if you were a two-spirit woman, you should sit back and say, well, I'm doing everything as far as going to my womanhood. Now I'm bringing him and her at the same time. I got a full beard, I got a deep voice, I got men's clothes on, and I'm saying I'm a woman. Just because you sit back and say, I'm a woman and I'm not doing the work, does not make you a woman. That makes you a product of person that's going to be raped, or should I say create rape women, do all kinds of mean stuff, even the men. You find this middle ground where you could be really messed up. And unfortunately, the good people who are really living their truth get to suffer for your repercussions, what you feel as though you are. And it's sad. Some girl said, well, Raven, just because a girl doesn't do the hormones and all that, she's still a woman. She's a woman if she's doing everything womanlyhood. There is a difference. My opinion. But she's born a man and she said, I'm a woman. Anybody can say anything they want to be. But for us, in order for us, the real ones who's really doing the work, who getting the discrimination and hard work and crying and praying to God at night and trying not to commit suicide, for us, it's a disgrace. And for the ones who want to work in the military, God bless you. You're my prayers. It's going to pass. Don't worry about it. One day you're going to laugh at this whole thing and talk about it. It's going to pass. Don't you get discouraged. You keep on fighting. This is going to pass. He only can run for 8 years, and after that he's out. Then hopefully we'll get somebody even better. So don't you worry about it. This is going to pass. Everything about this world will pass. Don't you never think it's set in stone. It's going to pass. Just don't get your heart so caught up in it that you're like, oh, I can't believe it. It's going to pass. Trust me. Just be patient. And when the smoke clears, you'll find yourself standing in victory. And thank you for even wanting to fight for this world. God bless you for that. Anyway, like I said before, subscribe to my channel. At the top, there's the Instagram button. I wonder how you feel about this. Put it in the comment section. Let you know I love you. And thank you for watching Catch the Rays.
Alright, come on, baby, let's go on Instagram. Woo! Like I said before, subscribe to my channel. At the top, there's the Instagram button. Also, how do you feel about this? Serving in the military. They said it's a ban for the people that's coming in afterwards, allegedly. But how do you feel about this? I don't understand what's the big deal with someone's trying to serve the country. They're trying to make America great again, like he wants. But yet and still, he seems to be taking the other direction. Comment below. Love you. Love you.